my fellow YouTube users. Welcome to me. Yes. Okay, here is another episode. Are these episodes of things? I guess so. Of Nerd News as its own show. Second episode of its own show. Are you guys excited? I hope so. Thanks for supporting this idea. I think it's fun. You know, I love nerd news and everything nerdy, so it's enjoyable for me. I hope it is for you. The first thing I want to talk about is I just saw the movie Thor. It's really good, and I highly recommend going to see it. Chris Hemsworth is dreamy and a good actor. Who knew that that would happen? It's very rare. He's big and hunky, and he can speak. It's such a good combo. You know, Kenneth Branagh directed this movie, so it's a very big, stentorian, Shakespearean experience. Everything's very grand. This movie pulls it off because of what it's about. You know, Valhalla, you can't do it any other way. I recommend, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, just go and, I recommend going and seeing it. Next, in nerd-related news, my friends Leslie and Adrian, you remember Leslie, she wrote a bunch of books and I did an interview with her, and Adrian actually wrote a bunch of books too, and I did an interview with her too that I lost, and I'm sorry, Adrian, but they both have amazing stories in a book called Corsets and Clockwork. It's an anthology of different short stories. I highly recommend getting it. They are also both members of Hardcore Nerdity. This is interesting news. The rights to Tomb Raider have been bought, but it doesn't look like Angelina Jolie will be returning to the franchise, and instead they're going to be doing an origin story, probably with a different actress. Who do you think could play Tomb Raider? So obviously people are going to be suggesting Megan Fox just because of the way she looks. I don't think she's a very good actress. So it would be better, I think, if someone else did it, but I don't think I would be like so angry that I would like kill someone if she did. What do you guys think? Who should play that part? There's gotta be someone interesting that can play it, right? Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. I know you guys can think of someone. Also, apparently, Justin Lin is saying that Arnold Schwarzenegger is not going to be in Terminator 5. This could be a lie or a smoke screen, and he really is going to be in it. The movie that Arnold is definitely going to be doing, apparently, is something called Cry Macho. It sounds like an adventurous romp, which Arnold is good at, and I approve, I think. With a name like Cry Macho, too, I bet it's funny. And Arnold, I think, can be funny. The way he dryly delivers one-liners that are so cheesy and bad, it's criminal, is, you know, he pulls it off. He finds a way of taking the sting out of a lot of the cheese just by being totally, you know, what's the word? Is that the word? Just by being Okay guys, let's talk Bradley Cooper. How do you feel about Bradley Cooper as an actor? I think that he is funny and good at dramatic parts. I remember him from Alias, that's where I was first introduced to him. He was sort of like the sad sack friend who Jennifer Garner was never interested in, and because he played that character, I feel like he's close to my heart because you see him loving her and she doesn't love him back. You know, anytime you see someone having unrequited love, you end up feeling for them and liking them in ways that maybe you wouldn't otherwise. So I don't know if my fondness for him is based on anything other than that, but apparently he's being circled to play the Crow in a remake of The Crow. I don't like this idea. I don't think a lot of other people do either. I'm fine with Bradley Cooper doing other things. I don't like the idea of him playing the Crow. That part needs to be played by someone like weirder and sexier and more of like a rock and roll kind of way, not so much like a I'm all American kind of way, I think. That's just my opinion. That's what I would like to see. I actually was reading an article where I interposed names and I thought that they said that Kate Beckinsale was going to be playing the Crow, which didn't make me mad. I actually like that idea more than Bradley Cooper, so if anyone's listening, try that instead. But the Weinsteins have ownership over the Crow's distribution and they won't sell it to anyone. So that movie might never be made anyway. So, Bradley Cooper, he's being circled to play the sympathetic devil in an adaptation of John Milton's Paradise Lost. I think this is better. I think this is better casting. He's the right kind of sexy for that kind of devil. And, you know, he has serious acting chops, so I think that's a better idea. Do that movie instead. Thumb up. So the Conan the Barbarian trailer is up, and Jason Momoa as Conan. What do people think? I have a link to the trailer right here somewhere, maybe, or a description link. All of the links for the things that I'm talking about right now will be in the drop bar below, in the nerd bar. We can call it the nerd bar. They serve absinthe there. So go look at the trailer and then see what you think. I think it looks kind of cheesy, but kind of enjoyable. That Jason Momoa, I don't know if he's a good actor. I haven't, in the trailer you can't really tell. He looks like he might be really, really handsome. That's what I was trying to say. He looks like he might be like super, super handsome. I don't know if he can act. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, Conan looks dumb but enjoyable. And in other movie news, Sam Raimi is doing an Oz prequel. Interesting, right? Rachel Weisz and James Franco have both been cast in the movie, I think. I think that they're both wonderful actors. I don't know which characters that they'll be playing, but James Franco is so diverse and really just so talented. And Rachel Weisz is very strong and exciting, and, you know, she's easy to look at, so no one's gonna complain about her standing around and looking like herself. And I know it's been mostly movie news today, guys. I'll do more comic book and actual science news next week. So my last little tidbit that I'm going to tell you about is that James Cameron is planning on doing a remake of Fantastic Voyage. In 3D, of course, because maybe that's the only way he's going to shoot movies from now on. I'm really excited. He is apparently courting or trying to get Hugh Jackman in the movie. I totally approve of Hugh Jackman. I know that on the set of X-Men, when he was not famous yet, everyone called him Hugh Jackson because he, you know, he's muscular and he just looked like an action star waiting to be born. And then he was. I got to meet him on that set. That's the end of nerd news. It's probably really long. Sorry. Maybe I cut out things and it's not so long. So that's good, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you fist kisses. I'm going to give you a Thor kiss. Here's my thunderbolt. And I'm going to give you a Eskimo kiss and a butterfly kiss and an elephant kiss. That was really bad elephant noise. Oh well. And that's my time with you guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.